Hi folks, on South Sales in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell trucks. We sell lots of trucks, folks. We sell one of everything. Today we're going to list a really hard truck to find. It's not ragged out, you know, that it's not some stupidly priced truck either. It's a 2006 Chevrolet 2500HD Silverado LT. Four-wheel drive. Now this is one of the loaded out LTs, folks, with leather, windows, door locks, tilt cruise, heated seats and all that. This truck is sitting on a really nice set of Maxxis mudders. Those are expensive tires. I run them on my truck. Ready to go. Good looking truck, nice stance, local truck, no rust, any of that issues. Come on, we're going to show it to you.
Headlights are clear, even the fog lights. You see down on the bottom, they're clear, they're not full of mud or anything.
See under here, there's no rust issues, any of that.
This is from my parking lot.
Windshield's good.
Windshield's new.
Four-door truck. You can see in here how nice it is. Headliner's nice. Power seats on both sides.
Bose 6 CD stereo system, dual zone, auto climate, auto dimming rear view mirror.
Carpets are nice.
Carpets are perfect.
Seats are nice.
Seats are perfect. Got this one little crack in the trim, no big deal. It's still, everything works. You can see back seats are nice. Got the rear climate outlets, rear defrost. Headliner's not sagging. Quad doors.
Again, up under here.
Now there is no spare, although I probably got one laying around. If I find one, I'll throw it in.
Headliner. Beat up here in the back.
You got one dent. That's the only dent, right behind the bumper.
Straight sided. It's not beat and dinged and pinged up. You can see it's got power on both sides. Little carpets are just the way they ought to be. Nice. Dash is not cracked or anything. That headliner, I don't know how to show it in the video, but the headliner is really nice. Leather's not peeling. That's just a little mark there someone cut on it. Power seat works.
It's got the, you can see, now they didn't make a Z71 option for these 3/4 ton trucks, but it's got all that stuff. It's got the 373 gear limited slip. It's got the skid plates. It's got the the Z82 and Z85. That's the heavy duty suspension and the trailer towing packages.
Good looking truck. As I say all the time, folks, if you need just a truck, if you just need a truck to go to deer camp, pull your boat, for weekends, or if you need one to put on a job, or you know, if you need one on the farm.
To drive to church.
Truck's ideal for that, because if you've been down and priced a new one at $65,000, $70,000, $80,000, or if you've been to your local Chevrolet dealer and see what they ask for them, you really appreciate this truck. I'm talking about it's going to be of value, and it's going to be well worth the money.
No reserve.
No reserve. Now, we're going to try to sell it no reserve. If you see it listed again in a week or 10 days with the buy it now, there's no need to email us and call names and all that. We tried to sell it. That'll just mean we got a deadbeat bidder. But it's a 2006 Chevrolet diesel Duramax, and they're hard to find in this iteration, folks. A 2500 HD LT, a real LT with leather and all that. Heated seats, power on both sides, everything works. Sitting on a good set of Maxxis mudders, and these are good tires, and they're expensive tires. Just a good old truck, folks. Looks good, rides and drives good. Whoever buys it, you're going to like the truck. Thank you so much for watching our video. We appreciate it. Look forward to visiting with you about the truck. Seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. But before I do, just want to show you under the hood. Now, first of all, we don't clean under hood. So you can see it is a little bit dirty. But, you know, This truck's nearly, it's 13 years old, so you can see we really don't clean under hood. This is just how it came into us. But it's not covered in mud and funk and all that either. But the main thing I want to show you is, take this cap off. No smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. But there's no smoke, and more importantly, no blow by. You see the cap? When I set it down, it doesn't blow off. If they blow off, that means it does have blow by. That means engine compression is getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily a sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. So now I'm going to hop in and take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck. I'm going to show you a few things. First, Bose 6 CD stereo, dual zone, climate control, automatic climate control, extra power outlets. Don't know what that does. Passenger airbag on and off. You can see the compass and thermometer work. It has the OnStar. Now we'll pull out and take you for a spin. Now you're going to have to excuse my shaky camera work because, as in all these videos, I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck rides and drives great. I mean, there's no issues there. Fires right up, hot or cold. And you know, whether you buy from us or whomever, if this was a Ford, you'd want to hear it crank cold, but being a Duramax, you want it to crank. You want to hear it crank and watch it crank hot. If they've got injector problems or whatever, then they'll act up and not crank hot, but they'll crank cold, and as long as you leave it running, they'll run forever. But you turn it off, and then it won't want to crank again. But that was mainly an issue with the early ones. The 01 to early 04s had the injector issues. These later ones, not really a problem. This one doesn't pull to the left or right. Doesn't vibrate or pull when I hit the brakes. Like I said, we did put a new windshield in it. Headliner's in good shape. One little spot, you can see that little spot on the visor. That's really all there is to nitpick. The only other thing, as far as riding and driving, the only thing I can pick on this truck, I don't know if you can hear it, a little bit of wind noise from this area. I think it's something to do with that bug shield they've got. They got the kind that looks like it's stuck in the window track. Maybe better off yanking that out. I don't know. But as far as going down the road, that's the only thing I can pick on that. It does have the little overhead console. And you know, these 06s, they're the ones everybody wants. They've got the good Duramax engine with no emissions controls. They've got the good Allison transmission. And like I said, no emissions, so you can do whatever you want to with them. So this is the one people look for, and what they call the cat eye body style, the way the front end's shaped. But anyway, I'm going to do this a little quicker since I'm running out of battery. If you like this truck, you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I would not hesitate to fly in and hop in this truck and drive it anywhere. We can pick you up at Jackson International Airport, no extra charge. Anytime during the week, we'll bring you back here, do paperwork, feedback, and everything, let you get on the road. Or if you're like most of our customers, you're buying from us because we got rust-free trucks and we got great prices. So we understand many of you don't have time to spend several days driving or flying down and then driving home. So with that being said, don't let the idea of having to deal with shipping scare you off from the truck. Don't let the prices you may find online for shipping scare you off, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off shipping. The reason for that is most of these guys you find online don't actually have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front, and they call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to haul your truck. And they all use this one website that's not open to the public called Central Dispatch. And we jump through all the hoops to be on Central. It costs a couple grand a year, but but it's a free service to our customers. Basically, we get you wholesale rates on shipping. So if you're interested, shoot me a text, 601-376-9869 with your zip code, and I will get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. So basically the way it works is you pay us for the truck up front, either cashier's check or bank wire, and we post it for shipment. We send you the title and all the paperwork, and then we make all the arrangements, find somebody to haul it to you, and when they drop it off, you hand them cash for the shipping. So real smooth, simple transaction. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then we can get you a real good deal on shipping. So just let me know if you're interested. You can see it goes down the road great. I just set the cruise. The cruise does work. Just turned it off. So all that works. Now, we've been driving a little while. I'm going to show you the dash, and I'm going to show you the one problem we've got. You can see all the gauges work except the speedometer. And it's a common issue on these trucks for the instrument cluster to have problems. And the other thing you'll notice, you can't read the odometer. And it was like that when we bought it at the auction. And what I think somebody did is they just guessed the mileage, because they wrote 300,000 even on the back of the title. But we hooked up our scan tool, and the scan tool shows the engine had, the truck, whatever, you know, is showing on it is 278,000. So that's what we're going to sell it as. But any trucks over 10 years old are sold miles exempt or unknown anyway. So, you know, you're buying based on condition, since we don't get a odometer guarantee and we can't give one. So, you know, just buy the truck based on condition. We're going to get the cluster fixed. I got a guy coming tomorrow to do it, but I wanted to show you the dash first, just so you can see for yourself what's going on, and you don't think, oh, well, he's pulling a fast one. This truck's really got 500,000 miles or something crazy. But who knows, it might. But in actuality, once we get it fixed, it'll sync itself. Once the cluster's fixed, it'll sync itself with the engine computer, and it will show 278. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. So I don't want to have any issues or problems down the road over it. And, you know, we try, if there's a nit to pick, we try and pick it, just because, you know, I don't want to get bad feedback over a rock peck or a chink in the something. I mean, like, there's a little worn spot right on the dash. Usually these dashes are bad about peeling, but this one's not cracked, not peeling, just has that one little spot. They probably had a GPS stuck there or something, and the cable rubbed that. But anyway, camera battery, I wasn't sure if it was going to make it anyway. Had to switch to my cell phone camera. But like I was saying, we just try and nitpick everything as best we can, because I don't want to risk bad feedback over a rock peck or a ding or whatever. So, you know, this being a white truck, white trucks hide a lot in pictures. Now, there are some rock pecks, there's a couple little creases here or there. Tried to point them all out, but, you know, odds are we missed some creases, I'm sure. But just look closely at all the pictures. We're not trying to hide anything, or we haven't touched up the pictures or any of that. It's just a white truck. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to under describe the truck. It's a nice truck, but is it a new truck? No. It's got rock pecks behind the wheels, and like I said, it's got that dent under the right tail light, and just some little stuff here and there, little pecks that we've touched up, and so they don't really show up, but I want you to be aware of them, like I said, because can't make them show up in pictures. So, you know, I don't want anybody to get mad at me over some rock pecks or whatever, something simple. But the main stuff is, you can see climate control, AC blows ice cold, new windshield, no cracks, steering wheel, got a nice cover on it, but the steering wheel controls, all that stuff works. See, I'm turn the radio up, turn it down, do all that good stuff. So anyway, if you have any questions about the truck, give me a call, 601-376-9869. If you want to make an offer, give me a call. Want to know what it takes to buy it, any of that, just give me a call. I'd be glad to talk to you about it, about shipping, anything else I can think of. I'll try and discuss it with you. Oh, and there's I forgot to mention, there is a little crease on this on the back edge of this left front fender. It's not really noticeable, but like I said, just trying to nitpick, cover all the bases. So make sure you check all the pictures. We'll have a close-up of everything in there as best we can. So but don't let me make it sound worse than it is. You're buying a nice solid truck that I wouldn't be scared of driving anywhere. So anyway, if you have any questions, call me, 601-376-9869. Look at this clown here. Beyond that, we appreciate you watching the video and watching this idiot trying to make a U-turn. They'll give anybody a license nowadays. So much for those rear tires. Thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.